Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Kiko. Welcome, guys, to my 200 subscriber special. I'm finally back. Haven't done a video in about a week, and it's really sucked, to be honest. I missed it. Before I get started, guys, just want to show y'all something y'all may not really care about that much, but it's the Sooners winning against OSU. Happened not last night, but the night before, and it was awesome. So I was just really excited about OU going to a big bowl game. So guys, just to get down to it, thank you all for all the subscriptions. I'm up to 200 now, just a little over. So what that means is pretty quick, probably later this week, I'm going to start my new contest. I don't know what it'll be yet, so just keep your eyes peeled, and in the next week I will have something. Just wanted to go through a few cards I got at my local yesterday. Super rare Full Troll, rare Morphing Jar, secret Terra Firma, 2 Ultra Tuning Wares, Ultra Junk Archer, 1 or 2, something like that, Ultra Road Warriors, and a Super Monster Reborn. Some other things too that are in my binder that I didn't want to take out. These were just in my deck box. Guys, at my local yesterday, I went 4 match wins and 1 match loss. My match loss was my very last one against the guy who got first place. I took second, and we had about 25 entries there, I believe, something like that, maybe a little more. And I ran my new Naturia deck, and guys, since I do not have that up for you, I will I'll let you guys know what that is here in a second. I should have gotten this organized beforehand, but I didn't even really think about it. So guys, we've had a lot of things happening in the last few weeks that I will be talking about in a couple of future videos. We've had a few things like the X-Saber Special Edition thing that came out. Turbo Pack 4 finally came out. We have Hidden Arsenal 3 that is coming out here in just a little over a week or so, and so it's had an awful lot going on, and I'll be making a couple of videos about that. And guys, I'm sorry I keep messing with stuff down here. I'm just trying to get this deck separated out. But so I hope you guys have been watching the rest of my videos and kind of enjoying them all. This is kind of just a random video with, we're just going to have a bunch of different parts in it, but for my contest winners from my last contest, guys, I have all of your prizes except for the second place winner. He took the Shonen Jump magazine with the Winged Dragon of Ra, and it is not out yet. I've been checking, and it is still not out. It should be out here in just maybe another week. I'm hoping so. And I'm really excited to get that in for you. As soon as I get it, I will be sending all those off to my winners. And guys, also, if you'll do something for me, if you will send me some suggestions about what you think I should do for my next contest, or what kind of prizes I should have, or anything like that, would be greatly appreciated. So please don't be afraid to do that. Also, guys, I just wanted to once again apologize for being absent so long from doing videos. I have been out of town. I have been extremely busy with Thanksgiving. I hope everybody had a great holiday, with work, with school, all kinds of stuff going on. So I just had tons going on, and I was not able to make videos. I wasn't even able to get to my local as much as I'd like to. But anyway, this deck I'm about to give you went 4-1. Black Wings beat me, and that seems to be a staple with me, is that Black Wings usually get me there a little quick for this deck. So I'm looking for some things to put in, to side in for this deck, like Consecrated Light and some stuff like that. So if you have any ideas on a good way to help stop Black Wings, I would absolutely love that. Guys, this deck might change by 1 or 2 cards once Hidden Arsenal 3 comes out. Probably not much. What will change is I will have an entire Naturia deck. More plain Naturias. This is what I call a pineapple plant, because it uses a pineapple engine with a Giga plant and some other stuff. So it's just as much of a plant engine as it is a Naturia engine. So I'm going to run through this, and I hope you guys enjoy the deck. So please let me know what you think. First, we're going to start off by running 3 Naturia Bamboo Shoots. If you don't know what he does, you're missing out. 2 Naturia Pineapples. We've gone down to 2 because of this guy. We're running 3 Naturia Cherries. It's a 1-star tuner. When he is destroyed by your opponent by any means, you can select up to 2 from your deck and bring them to the field and face down to 5th position. Next, we're running 3 Cosmo Beats. Guys, trust me, it's a great card. Hardly ever a dead draw, because as soon as your opponent special or normal summons of any kind, you can special summon him out on their turn. So he's great for a first turn to get out and then have Bamboo Shoot in your hand and automatically get him out really quick. Next, we're running 1 Glow Up Bulb. Guys, I'm looking for 2 more ultimates. I have 2 ultimates and an ultra. The ultra will be for trade if I can get an ultimate out of the deal somehow, if I can add something in. 2 Lone Fire Blossoms. 2 Giga Plants. 2 Titanials. 2 Dandelion. Copy Plant. Just 1. 1 Spore. And 1 Twilight Rose Knight. I've had a bunch of people comment on him and say it's not a plant, so Pineapple's effect won't work. Guys, for me, I really just use Pineapple to get out Bamboo Shoot. But I can also use Naturia Cherries and Cosmo Beat. So now Pineapple's effect isn't quite as pressing as what it was to begin with when I first started the deck. So having Twilight Rose Knight is very good, because it acts as a marauding captain, so you could like bring him out and bring out a Dandelion, sink for 6, get 2 tokens, you know, stuff like that. So for the spells, you have a Cold Wave, Book of Moon, Monster Reborn, Swords of Revealing Light, 1 Dark Hole, 2 MSTs. I run 2 Pot of Dualities, 2 Smashing Grounds. And that's your spell lineup. For your trap lineup, guys, the only thing I would change out of this is maybe 1 trap stun, like taking out a trap stun and taking out the Starlight Road and putting in 2 Dimensional Prisons. But I don't have Dimensional Prisons right now, so I run these instead. But anyway, it's very good, and Starlight Road has actually saved my butt countless times with Mirror Force and everything else being out in Dark Hole. So first we run 2 Bottomless, 1 Starlight Road, 1 Solemn Judgment, 1 Wall of Thorns, 1 Mirror Force, 1 Magic Cylinder, 1 Dark Bribe, and 1 Trap Stun. Guys, I'm going to run you through quick things. Had a few questions asked, why do I not run 2 copies of Wall of Thorns? The reason being is it acts as a Mirror Force, but it has to be for a face-up plant type monster, so that restricts you. Even though you do have all but 1 monster in here that's a plant type, you limit yourself because you can't use Mirror Force if you don't have any monsters or if you have a monster face down. So that's why I do that, because I also run Magic Cylinder, which can save me, and I also run a true Mirror Force, which can save me as well. Also had people ask me, how come I don't run Mark of the Rose, or 2 copies of Mark of the Rose? It was a dead draw too many times. I don't like the fact that they get their monster back the next turn, and even though I know you can use it to synchro summon, it was always coming at the wrong times. So I took those out back from my original build. Everything else, guys, is pretty self-explanatory. It's a great lineup and a great build. Guys, I will have a video coming up for you in the next couple of weeks of about a deck that will take you about $40 to build. It can mainly be commons. Almost the whole deck can be made out of commons. And it's a cheap, easy deck that will annoy people so much because it is so good and consistent. Because you run almost 3 copies of every card, so you're hardly ever going to have a bad hand. And so it's a really good deck. I just have to get the profile for it and get it all lined up. Next, guys, I wanted to rant about something a little bit. I am getting so sick and tired of seeing Black Wings everywhere. Glad Beasts aren't annoying me as much, and X Sabers aren't annoying me as much. Light Sworn's not really huge at the moment, but I am getting so sick of seeing Black Wings everywhere. The reason, guys, that I built this deck was because it was more of the original side, but it was because I kind of took like some personal connections. I thought cards like Bamboo Shoot and Pineapple and Cherries and stuff were just kind of cool looking cards. They were really neat, and so I thought the archetype was cool and had some potential. I don't know a lot of people that run this deck at my local. I'm sure more will. I'm not going to say I'm the original, but when I first started running it at my local and some things, no one else did. When I was running this deck at regionals in Lubbock, Texas, not very many people were running a Naturia build. They were running a plant build, but it was not with like all the Bamboo Shoots and the Pineapples, and certainly not with Cherries and Glow Up Bulb and stuff, since those just came out. But I really like this deck, and it's really neat. So guys, I want to encourage y'all to try to be inventive. If you want to use Black Wings, throw something else in there too. Make it a little variation. I'm so sick of the whole, special summon Sirocco, summon Bora, pump up Bora, pierce your defense monster for 30 something, or 3,000 something, whatever. They attack over, drop Pollute. I'm so sick and tired of all that. Not to say it's not a good deck. I can't beat it. Or it's not that I can't beat it. I have a hard time beating it with this deck. So call it what you will. I just wanted to encourage you guys to kind of make it an original deck. Underworld 6667, I really like watching his videos, and he really encouraged some people to make an E-Hero deck. I'm doing that. I'm working on that. And I'm not posting it up right now because it's not finished, and I have some extra cards I need to get, and so I'm waiting on that. But yeah, so anyway, guys, I wanted to mention something very, very quick. I was having a problem with my trades that I was sending off, and I figured out what was going on. I kept getting them back in my post office box. My problem was that I wasn't putting enough stamps on for what they were holding. So guys, I'm sorry about that. If my trades have been a little bit delayed, I've talked to a couple of people, and we just decided to, go ahead and never mind about the trade because they ended up getting a card they needed, blah, 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 which is completely cool. I just want to apologize. I'm really sorry about that. Take it for what you will, but if you trade with me in the future, I'll be sure to have the right amount of postage on there. Secondly, guys, this right here is the new Beckett that just came out at Walmart a couple of days ago. I don't think that this has Starstrike Blast in it. I've looked, and I can't remember, but I don't think it has it in here. Guys, if you trade with me and you ask me how much I value something, it's going to come from out of here. If it's Starstrike Blast, it'll come from eBay or somewhere. But I'm going to take it from here because, to me, this is most close to what the company is talking about. I've had some people say, oh, no, this or this. Well, normally when people say that, they're people who undervalue cards. When I say undervalue cards, I'm talking like a Pot of Duality. People say, oh, it's only worth 50 or 60. Well, if this guy's going to pay 100 for it, it's worth 100 to somebody, and there are many people who are still paying 100 for it. So, anyway, just so you'll know, I'll be taking my prices out of here. For the most part, you normally round down. If it says it's a $100 to $150 card, I'll take 90 to 100 for it. If it's a $20 to $25 card, I'll take 16 to 20 for it, something like that. So anyway, guys, I wish I could make this video a little longer. Obviously, YouTube won't let me do that because of that crappy little time block right down there. Right over there, actually. Yeah, right there. So anyway, guys, over the next night or so, keep an eye out for updated trade binder. The new contest that I'll have. I'm going to be getting something to open for a real 200 subscriber special, as well as announcing my next contest. I will be doing the deck that I talk about. That is a really good deck that can cost you about $40, and it's pretty much all commons for the most part. And I'm also going to have a few card discussions, especially on one that's coming out. It is the new Naturia Barkion, and I'm going to be getting a hold of a dual terminal one, so I'm pretty excited. Anyway, YouTube, you know what it is. Peace.